Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. I want to address my people, but usually I do it in Igbo, but this time I will say it in English so that everyone will understand where I'm coming from and where we are heading to. My people, the Igbos, are the most backward and very worst set when it comes to politics and governance. Don't stone me yet. I am heading somewhere. You will always hear from my people when they will shout, Fulani agenda, Fulani agenda.
Fulani, armed groups as freedom fighters. What were they fighting for exactly? Critics argue that these groups' agenda is to Islamize Nigeria and that they have been responsible for kidnappings, displacement of communities into camps.
There are people bent on Islamizing Nigeria. Suppose it is actually a Fulanization agenda and not an Islamization agenda.
But all of you know that Nigeria is an Islamic country. I'm sure you're aware of that. All of you also understand the intentions of the Fulani.
I want to let you know that the Fulanis and the agenda will not be able to be taken so far within the fabrics of Nigerian political and governance setup, pushing through their Sharia government and their so-called agenda to Islamize the rest of you without political power.
Item 62 says National Assembly shall not make any law that affects Islamic law. So this second schedule, so this amendment is against second schedule item 60.
Well, you see, people don't know what Sharia is all about. First of all, Sharia is the principles and practice of Islam.
Now, you think it is something that is designed solely for Nigeria. No, it is a global agenda. And they are now taking this jihad from bullet to ballot.
Now it's getting through Congress. So before it was by the sword, now it's getting themselves into parliament and then making laws that act as the sword, the Islamophobia law in Canada, M103.
Yeah.
Muslim Brotherhood.
I find that there are only two things which are open to our movements. Ballot or bullet, nothing in between.
I used to say that democracy is haram. Now I say participation in democracy is our jihad. That's our jihad. We're going to fight not through the bullets but the ballots.
Going to the ballot and voting is now an obligatory action, fard ayn. And it is a jihad that is now needs to be done because this is our modern jihad. You can elect a person who wants the Sharia.
Because in the United States, what we do know is that in the past election, just this last election, there have been over 800 Muslim candidates running for office.
We may end up with about 50 members of Congress in the next 6 years. That's really the essence of dismantling the system of injustice, is to replace it with the people who represent the Prophet ﷺ.
And that is exactly what has been perfected in Nigeria by the Fulanis through their Islamic agenda, through Sharia. You think it is a joke, but my people, when it comes to your own advocacy for liberation or for freedom, and some of us who are enthusiastic about Biafra, anytime you mention politics, elections, and governance, they will call you one Nigerianist. They will call you saboteur and the rest of them. Many of you have done that to me, but you fail to understand that you cannot achieve anything without political power, without political process. Who are those governing you? And as we speak, they are not just only achieving it through conversion of your own people. I published these videos a couple of times just very recently, how our people, Igbos, are converting to Islam through economic, inducement, which every one of us knows. And now, the worst would be when you now start having Fulani governors. You are not saying, you have been saying, oh, this person is an agent of Fulani.
George Obiozo, before you took Hope Uzodinma to the north, did you know that Hope Uzodinma was doing 419 in Lagos? He was a fraudster doing Yahoo in Lagos. Who doesn't know in Imo State that Hope Uzodinma was a fraudster in Lagos? These are the type of leaders that they imposed on our people.
When the time comes, as they are about to perfect what they are doing, a Fulani will be the governor of Anambra State, Imo State, Enugu State, and the rest of them. And you will have nothing to do about it. They already perfected that plan. And it is worse enough that our people are so blind. We are so emotional and so sentimental. This thing is sounding so unclear to you. But I want to tell you, I want to inform you that my position, if Igboland will be saved from the crop of charlatans who are your political leaders, who are your cultural, socio-cultural, and political leaders in Igboland, have failed to do the needful, sooner than later, Fulanis will be governors, senators, and just like they have conquered Kwara State, the same will be replicated around Igboland in no distance time.
Feel as if you call meeting for 30 seconds before everybody don't gather. I go there inside my store before they come outside don't fool. Wait till they send a meeting. And the meeting they talk now, not this one where they call that meeting. The corporation where they get, you know, they if you sell them for them, you sell problem for them. Oh. Now so they take collect this thing today, lorry. Yes. When they take me off lorry. Yes. Now Yoruba get there.
They are pushing it from bullet to politics to ballot. But my people are still being sentimental and emotional. I told my people we cannot achieve anything, not even self-determination or even Biafra, without involving in governance, in the political decision of our homeland. By the time they are through with what they are doing, you see this crop of people who are joining Islam, they'll be so empowered to become your governors and your senators. Sharia will be imposed and carried out in Igboland in no distance time. Write it down, Namitokam. If you want to put a stop to it, embrace the political ballot revolution we are preaching here. There is no two ways about it. I said this thing. I told my senior respected brother, Nnamdi Kanu, this thing in Kuje prison, 2017. He can attest to it. We missed that opportunity, but it is not impossible to reverse. Because the way things are going now, it will be far worse for our people. Just take this message and help me share it to everyone. I'm saying it in English so that heaven and earth will bear me witness and the universe will stand with me that I have delivered this message to my people. The greatest nation in Africa, in the black race, the Igbo race, the Igbo nation. Take this message and share it. GGM is pushing this message and crusade across. Because if we don't, very soon, it can happen Shinane, na Ponyikeno, na Nibo. Whether you like it or not, I'll continue in this line of advocacy until my people embrace this truth and also look out for the formula and the template already in place to recapture our homeland from the hands of charlatans who are serving the interest of our oppressors. My name is Asuzu Chinedu Peters, the GGM spiritual leader. Because if I be more, please share this message. I'm signing out. Bye-bye for now. GGM uniting the people for good governance.